Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. Sorry about the voice. I'm pretty sick right now, but the grind doesn't stop. So today we're not going to be defending Kenny. We're not going to be ranking any characters, but we will be doing a ranking of sorts. You see, we're going to be ranking Lee's outfits from Telltale's Walking Dead. Now, some of you might be asking that Lee only has 3 real outfits. I don't care. I'm gonna rank them anyway. He actually has more than 3, but that's not really the point. The point is that I think about a week ago, I was in bed and I was thinking to myself that which outfit of Lee's do I think's the best? And I came up with a list in my head. So we're gonna be going through this. By the way, I hope you guys appreciate that I'm actually starting to edit my videos now. Because the way I used to do it is I used to do it in one long take, which was an absolute nightmare. Because if my brother walked in my room or my dogs began to mess about, I'd have to completely restart. So yeah, anyways, let's get into this. Coming at last place, number 5, we have Season 5, Lee Everett. Now this one is probably going to be really controversial to people, but let me just emphasize this. This is the Lee where if you bring someone in episode 4 and you don't cut your arm off. As you can see by obviously the video on screen, Lee in this obviously has no sleeve on his left arm. And as someone who despises asymmetry, it really just gets on my nerves. It is genuinely an eyesore for me to look at. And to be honest, because of how bad I hate this outfit, I've changed the way I go through all the episodes now. Because normally what I used to do is I used to try to bring everyone with me. But now I've done the complete opposite and I try to make it so no one goes with me. Because the outfit that you can have instead, which you'll see later, is just so much better. And it fits Lee far more. And I actually like looking at it. So anyways, besides this, right, let's get on to number 4. Number 4, we have Season 1, Episode 1, Lee Everett. Now, this is probably the most, obviously, how would I say this? The most iconic version of Lee. I mean, it's in all the box art. It's the first Lee we actually get to see in the game. And by all accounts, it should be good. I mean, it's pretty standard to Lee's typical outfits, right? The one thing that really bumps this down for me is the lack of the white undershirt. Now, if you don't know what I mean, if you look at Lee's arms, you can kind of see that he's got his blue shirt rolled up, right? But unlike later editions, the white undershirt isn't there. So it's just entirely skin. And to be honest, I really don't like that. It kind of looks like the shirt itself just far too big for Lee. And it kind of makes him look a bit goofy in my eyes. Don't get me wrong, it's still far better than the one in episode 5. It's leagues above that in my opinion. But even then, I still don't like it that much. It is literally my second least favorite outfit for a reason. But besides that, I don't think it's bad, but I just think it's a bit goofy. Anyways, we move on. Coming in 3rd place, we have Season 1, Episode 5, Lee Everett. Now this one is the exact opposite of last place. It's, well, not the exact opposite. It's where you actually cut off Lee's arm. I think this is when we start getting to the good outfits of Lee. Because, frankly, Lee rocks the one arm look in my opinion. It's just a really cool outfit, and the bloodied stump looks just magnificent on Lee. And the tourniquet always being there's a nice change. It's the most unique outfit, let's put it that way. I could imagine how awkward it would be having to develop animations to include the fact that Lee can just have one arm. But I also like the fact that this outfit allows for different gameplay changes. Like the animation when you're climbing up the ladder is far different because obviously, not to state the obvious, Lee has one arm. Yes, he has to actually throw himself up. And I also like the fact that Lee doesn't faint at all if you get rid of his arm, which kind of gives you false hope. But obviously we know what happens in the end. So yeah, I actually really like this outfit. Anyway, moving on. Coming in at second place, we have episode 2, Lee Everett. Now, honestly, this spot was probably fighting with number 1 because I love both of them so much. But ultimately, one had to win. So, unfortunately, episode 2 is ironically in second place. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's worse than first place, to be honest. I really like this outfit because it's just such a nice little change. I like the fact that as, it progresses, it's been 3 months, I think, since episode 1. Obviously, Lee's not going to be wearing entirely the same outfit. And the jacket just looks so good on Lee, I can't even lie. I also just like the contrast between his episode 1 outfit and his episode 2 outfit. Because in episode 1, he's got the the light blue like shirt. Whereas in this episode, he's got like the dark brown coat, which if you want to be like an English teacher, you can go on about the symbolism, how the apocalypse is like corrupting Lee. But if you're a normal person, you can just admit, yeah, it's a cool jacket. It kind of reminds me of the murder jacket from the actual TV series. And if anything, this is probably where Lee would probably have the murder jacket, because he can kill, if I'm correct, he can kill 1, 2, 4 people in this episode alone, which I think might be the highest number of killed people one person can kill in an episode. I might be wrong though. Anyways, let's move on to, if you've been keeping count, what is first place. And last but not least, the gold medal of Lee Everett's outfits. We have episode 3, 4, and potentially 5 Lee Everett. Now, this outfit is just peak Lee Everett. He takes everything good from all the other outfits and just combines them into like one just perfect outfit. He obviously has the white undershirt, like I said, and it just looks so good on him. This is definitely, in my opinion, the most iconic version of Lee. Whenever I think of Lee, I don't think of the brown jacket, I don't think of episode 1, I don't think of him without his arm, I think of this Lee. And if you didn't know, actually, you can keep this look to episode 5, as I said. Now, you might be asking why, or how even. Well, the method's pretty simple. All you have to do is not bring anyone in episode 4, and just don't cut your arm off, and you can keep the sleeve. Now, what else makes this perfectly, in my opinion? It's the fact that it's really subtle, and it just really makes me think it's the best outfit. If you keep a look on Lee's bite, if you lose the sleeve, the bite's really weird, because it just looks like black, or like red, I guess. But if you keep the sleeve, and you look at it, which I'm going to show on screen right now, it looks actually infected. It looks like, it looks absolutely minging. So with that, I think it's way more actually impactful, because if Lee's looking at it, he's like, oh god damn, I'm gonna die. Much more than the bite itself, which if you obviously don't have a sleeve, it looks just like it did when you first gets bitten. Whereas if you do keep the sleeve, it literally shows the progression. So that's why I think this is Lee Everett's best outfit. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I know this is a pretty weird video for me to make, and again, I'm sorry for my voice, but I am sick. But I've had this idea for ages, and I just decided that now was probably the best time to do it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.